That is the third one, third solution. We have to find out the value of minus 3 by 7 whole power 4 overall divided by minus 3 by 7 overall divided, so whole to the power of 3. So here find out the value of minus 4 divided by minus 3 by 7 whole power 3. So now that equals to, or that implies, so minus 3 by 7 whole power 4 overall divided by, so divide by minus 3 by 7 whole to the power of 3. Then that implies, so minus 3 by 7 must be multiplied 4 number of times. So minus 3 by 7 into 3 by 7 to minus 3 by 7 and into minus 3 by 7, it is multiplied 4 number of times in the numerator. Similarly, we have to multiply minus 3 by 7 thrice. So minus 3 by 7 into minus 3 by 7. So here in minus 3 by 7 whole power 4, so base is off, because minus 3 by 7 must be repeatedly multiplied 4 number of times, base will be of minus 3 by 7, and whereas say your exponent or the index, so your exponent or index, because minus 3 by 7 is multiplied 4 number of times, so exponent will be of 4. Similarly also, so your base will be of minus 3 by 7 and exponent will be of 3 in the denominator, and in the numerator base will be of minus 3 by 7 and exponent will be of 4 in the numerator. So here base must be multiplied 4 number of times, so similarly minus 3 by 7 is repeated 4 number of times. So here minus 3 by 7 must be repeatedly multiplied 3 number of times in the denominator, so here I have multiplied minus 3 by 7 repeatedly multiplied thrice in the denominator. So that implies, since the symbol in between all the factors is of into, and even in the denominator minus 3 by 7 and 1 minus 3 in the numerator will be gets, and one more minus 3 by 3 gets cancelled. Similarly the next factor diminished or cancelled. So here minus 3 by 7 and minus 3 by 7 will be gets cancelled. So similarly the remaining two factors, that is minus 3 by 7 and minus 3 by 7 will be cancelled. Then now minus 3 by 7 in the denominator and minus 3 by 7 in the as the third factor will be gets cancelled. So here minus 3 by 7 is left over as the result. So minus 3 by 7 is the result. So hence the value is equals to just minus 3 by 7. So here there is into in between among the factors. So here minus 3 by 7 and the denominator is also minus 3 by 7 gets cancelled. Similarly the remaining two terms of similar fractions, minus 3 by 7 and minus 3 by 7, and the third factors are of minus 3 by 7 and minus 3 by 7 gets cancelled. The value which is left over is of only minus 3 by 7. Then now let us go for the next example, that is example number 2. So here express the following in index form or exponential notation. Now the first one is of 144 divided by 169. So this given for us, we have to express this fraction, that is 144 by 169 in the exponential notation, or in other words the as the exponential notation. Starts now, we are going to express 144 by 169 as the exponential notation, as in the solution for the first case is of. So here as per problem The fraction which is given for us is of 144 by 169, but that is equals to 144 can be written as 12 into 12. 12 12 is of 144 because it is a perfect square. Similarly, 169 is also perfect square. It can be expressed as 13 into 13. So 13 into 13 or 13 square value is of 169. So here the repeated factor is of 12, so it must be written as base. So number of times it is repeated is of 2 times, so let us write it as the exponent or the index. Similarly in the denominator, so here 13 into 13, so 13 is expressed twice, it can be written as 13 to the power of 2, since it is repeatedly multiplied to 2. Then now that implies or 144 by 169 can also be written as square is applicable for both. Exponent is of 2 and 13 square exponent is of 2. All I can write it as 12 by 13 whole to the power of 2. So I have written same exponent for both the quantities, that is 12 and 13. So it can be expressed as 12 by 13 whole to the power of 2. So in this manner I say here I expressed 144 by 169 as 12 by 13 whole square as the exponential notation. So therefore 144 by 169 is equals to 12 divided by 13 whole to the power of 2, which is nothing but the exponential form or exponential notation, or in other words it will be called as the index form, in which so here base is of 12 by 13 and exponent is of. Then now solution for the second one. So here as per problem, minus 1 by 512 must be expressed as the exponential notation. So here let us take LCM for the as the factors, as the prime factors. So here 2 2's is of 4, 1 is left over, so 11, 2 5's is of 10, 1 is left over, that is 12, 2 6's is of 12, then 2 1's is of 2, 2 2's is of 4, 1 left over here 16, 2 8's is of 16, then now 2 6's is of 12, 2 4's is of 8, then now 2 3's is of 6, then now 2 2's is of 4, then now 2 1's is of 2, 1 over left over, that is 12, 2 6's is of 12, then now 2 8's is of 16, then now 2 4's is of 8, then now 2 2's is of 4. Repeatedly multiplied 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So therefore, so here 512 can be written as 2 to the power of 9. So here rough work. So in this manner, so we can utilize or we can substitute 512 as 2 to the power of 9. That equals to, so that implies minus 1 by 512 can be expressed as, so minus 1 in the numerator, 512 can be expressed as 2 to the power of 9. So here the reason is, since 512 can be expressed as 2 power 9 as per the rough. Minus 1 by 512 is equals to minus 1 divided by 2 to the power of 9. So since 9 is the odd number, so it can also be expressed as, so that implies minus 1 by 512, that is equals to minus 1 whole to the power of 9, since divided by 2 to the power of 9. So here since the is since the index of minus 1 is of 9, which is nothing but the odd, so here when minus 1 is repeatedly multiplied now 9 number of times, since it is odd, we will get negative sign with 1, that is minus 1 itself. In case if minus 1 is repeatedly multiplied 9, that is odd, if it is even number of times we would have got here plus. So but here so in this case I say 9, which is nothing but odd, Therefore, so minus 1 whole to the power of 9 is nothing but minus 1 itself. So here, since 9 is an odd number, therefore minus 1 to the power of 9 can be written as minus 1. So here minus 1 instead of minus 1. So here I can write it as minus 1 whole to the power of 9. So that implies minus 1 by 512 is equals to, for both the quantities, for the numerator and as well as the denominator, exponent is of 9 in the numerator and as well as exponent is 9 in the denominator. I can write it as minus 1 divided by 2. Overall, the exponent is of 9, so I can write it as whole to the 9. In this manner, hence minus 1 by 512 can be expressed as, so minus 1 by 2 whole to the power of 9 as the notation. This is the exponential notation for minus 1 by 512.